Hello and welcome. In this activity, we're going to identify the differences in simplified user account control settings. So, as you may have recalled, I went over the UAC in a previous lesson, and it was very simple. This time, though, we're going to go over a little bit more complex areas to go ahead and show you what is a little bit more further able to accomplish. So first off, we're going to go ahead and click on the Start menu and select Control Panel. Then we're going to go to System and Security, Administrative Tools, and we're going to double click on Local Security Policy. From here, we're going to expand the local policies, and we're going to click on the security options. Now we're going to go ahead and scroll down to pretty much the bottom of the list, and we're going to see that there's a lot of different policies that are able to be used with this. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and close this local security policy and the administrative tools window and get back to our control panel. Within here, we're going to go back all the way back and go to user accounts and family safety and go to user accounts. Once we're in here, we're going to go ahead and click on the change user account control settings. So there. Now notice the shield symbol that is next to that item there, like as I had previously talked about, the blue and yellow shield. Now in here we're going to move up the slider to always notify, and then we're going to select OK. And then at this point we're going to go ahead and click yes to allow this, but we're going to do a little bit of changes from here. So we're going to click on change user account control settings, and this time, see, it prompts it. We're going to go ahead and say yes, and within here we're going to move the slider down to notify me only when programs make changes, or try to make changes to this computer, and do not dim my desktop. And we're going to go ahead and see how this works. So we're going to go ahead and say OK, then yes, and now it'll be in effect. And to go ahead and prove that, we'll click on the Start menu and we'll type in disk part. Now notice how this pop-up comes up, but it's not dim around it, which is what we wanted to do. So it's essentially the same, but the secure desktop portion is not being used. So in other words, you can still click and select on other things, whereas when it's dimmed out, you're not able to do that. So let's go ahead and say this here. In this one, we will go ahead and say no. And then we'll just go ahead and go back to change these and go back to the default settings, since those are some pretty good settings that we're going to leave it with. And then yes to approve it. And that is it. Thank you for watching.